Let's create an agent for Copilot Chat, which helps people every day to learn prompting and to get some inspiration. So the challenge is let's do that within 2 minutes. As you can see, I'm within my Teams client and I chose the Copilot chat window. Now we go for create an agent, which brings us into the agent builder. There are two different ways to build here. Either I just describe or I configure it. And anyways, as we've got only 2 minutes, let's go with configure because if you look at the repository, you've got everything you need to build that agent. Here you've got some description, you see how the agent will behave, got some background information, and how to do it. So that is the README, and you want to go for the English source code or the German, whatever fits best to you. Today we go with the English, and just make sure you go into the code view. Doing that, you will see this is pretty nicely set up with descriptions what to do and how to behave. So first, we just copy and paste. So the name is Copilot Chat Navigator. Let's put that in here. We can also set a icon. As you will find, the icon also within the repository. We just use that. There he is, a nice little navigator. Now we need a description for the agent, and as I said, everything is well prepared. We will just again copy and paste. Let's copy and let's paste. And then after the description, we've got the instructions down here. Instructions, a max of 8,000 characters, which is enough to use. So now we're going for the instructions. As it says, copy everything below into the instructions. Also, if you're interested in, you can have a look on how does it work. Let's put it in. So almost 7,000. We don't need any additional knowledge sources, which you could add. What we want to do is we will enable the image creator because there's like some nice gamification around it. And then what you will also find is the starter actions. You would copy this column by column. Now let's just do it for the first one. We put into let's go. Let's get started with the task. And then we are good to go. We click on create. And that is all we do to create the agent. Now let's have a look. How does it work? How does it behave? Now we can copy that sharing link. For the moment, it's only available for me and myself, but I want to share it with the whole organization. Everyone within the org will be able to use it. So I can share the link. People receiving the link can also use it. Agent is updating. And we're running running strong on those 2 minutes, but as I said, it's created, it's good to go. As you can see, Copilot Chat Navigator. Let's go for the first task, fired it up, and there we are. So you've got 31 prompt ideas for 31 days. And as I said, there's like some little gamification around it. So throwing for the current date a random but interesting fact. So what happened this day in the past? Then you get a description of what is today's topic or task. You get a sample prompt, and then you can go for it. So that is creating that agent within 2 minutes. You can share it with the whole organization. So everyone within the org will be able to have a try and get some inspiration on what to do with Copilot Chat. That's all for today. See you soon.